Exciting time for you. I mean, just getting ready to take over as the Shawnee State women's head coach. What were your thoughts and what was the process like for you?
Thoughts and processes, it's a good question. I mean, just for me, I would say it's exciting times because I've coached for so long now, over 16 years now, and I've always coached boys and men, and this will be my third women's team, so I'm interested to see just how things work out. I'm just excited to say the least because America, you love your sports. It's a big deal, and I just want to be in that environment with the community and working together and just basically just the atmosphere. I just think it's immense, just to say the least. Just the way how you are with your team. So I would say I'm excited to take on this role, and I'm thankful that I got offered this opportunity to go and do what I love to do, which is coach.
Have you always wanted to be a coach, or how did you get into coaching, I guess?
Well, I started playing when I was 8, and back then when I was a bit younger, I don't know my age, I won't give my age away. But I just started playing with boys, and it wasn't really popular for women to play in England. So when I reached 14, girls had to stop playing with boys. So it's kind of a thing that my friends who are boys were still playing, and then I was just like, oh, what do I do now? So same thing where I thought, I can coach you guys. So that's how I got into coaching at an early age, at the age of 14, and then I've been coaching ever since. But saying that as well, I was playing too, so I coached and I played. So the times I wasn't playing, I was coaching my friends, just because at the time it was just girls and boys couldn't play together. So yeah.
Now that you said you coach girls and boys, what's the biggest difference in the two? Do you have a different approach when you coach boys as when you do girls?
I don't want to take this style. I hope people don't take it the wrong way, but I just feel with boys there's less drama and they just get on with it, and the only time they're upset is if they're not playing games. But with girls, I feel that sometimes they can be a little bit sensitive. I'm a woman myself, I can get a bit emotional sometimes, but not much of a difference because as you know, the women's game's growing now and it's massive now. I think it's always been massive here in the States, but in England it's a big deal now, so I would say they're very similar, to say the least. But I just feel with women we've got more emotions, but then guys have emotions too, so it's balancing itself out a bit, yeah.
What could Shawnee State fans expect from you as a coach? What kind of style will you play with and approach?
Okay, for me, my style of approach, as I always say, defending first and attacking second, because there's that famous quote, defending wins championships. So I'm the type of coach, I'm expecting my whole team to be able to defend as a team. As soon as we win that ball, can we quickly break out and attack? And so I'm all about attacking, but I'm not just looking for my strikers to be scoring goals. I'm hoping that even my fullbacks can come join an attacking play, and just anyone, midfielders, just to get involved in that attacking play, Yeah.
So coming here from England to Portsmouth, what's the biggest difference for you here in Portsmouth?
The biggest difference, obviously I'm from London, I'm a city girl. I know people do compare New York to London, but I think London's a bit more chilled and calmer. I would say it's more like a little bit like LA, but I would say the massive difference for me is if I'm driving here, there's hardly any traffic, because in London you're always sitting in traffic. And then, I feel like shops close early here and weekends, just like restaurants and they open really late. So I'd say those two big differences for me, and of course the accent. So the country southern accent, I love it.
Just in your first season, what are you hoping for, and what are you hoping this first season Shawnee State can bring for your team?
I'm hoping Shawnee State to bring for the team. Just for me, I think it's important for the girls. Just for support, just to come to the games and come cheer them on, root them on, and just for us to just continue to, I would say, grow in our department. So we go to each other's games and stuff, and just have that support,